What's up, everyone? This is DYANAROZAY. Welcome to my channel. Y'all saw the thumbnail, so you know exactly why you're here. I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. Before we get started, please hit that like, subscribe, and your notification bell, because that's how others find me. Follow me on IG, TikTok, and on Facebook. Okay, I go by DYANAROZAY on all things except Facebook. It's DYANAROZAY Real Talk. That's the group you want to join. It is a private group, so you're going to have to answer a few questions before you are let in there. They're easy questions, so go on ahead and join. It's a good time, okay? Yeah, and you guys already know I appreciate every single one of you for rocking with me. So let's get started. First up, let's do an update on this young man right here. This is Bronny James. He is the son of LeBron and Savannah James. He had a cardiac arrest. I reported this to you guys yesterday. He had a cardiac arrest on Monday, and he was playing basketball. He was at practice at the University of Southern California. A promising career. Believed to have, would go pro. Anywho, he was considered stable and removed from ICU on Tuesday, but I do have an update from a doctor who wanted to give the public just a little more information on what this could be. Okay. So this is a doctor by the name of Christopher Tanyan. Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But he said that the condition, there is a condition called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. He said this predisposes the heart to irregular rhythms and is the primary factor in a significant amount of cardiac arrest occurrences in athletes. Okay. So I don't think that he is saying that this is what he has. He's just saying it is the primary cause for most athletes, not LeBron or Bronny's case. He did go on to say that Bronny's career may, in capital letters, may be in jeopardy if it's determined to be the cause. He also said that it puts him at a, and this is a quote, high risk of sudden death, unquote. Okay. He just went on to say that if LeBron or Bronny James, his family, the league decided that they wanted to move him forward in his basketball career, depending on whether or not that is the cause of the cardiac arrest, he said that they will have to decide whether or not they have an appetite for the risk. And we already discussed what that risk is. So, again, just repeating that he was reported stable, that all resources, all energy is going into making sure that he is okay. This is regarding his family and the doctors that's, tending to him. And at the end of the day, we all have lives where God may redirect us. So if we are redirected, just know it's not over. You're just being shown a different route for greatness. So all prayers are still with his family and with Bronny James. So y'all let me know what y'all feel, what y'all think about that in the comments. Next story is Sinead O'Connor. I don't know if y'all remember her. This is a picture of her when she was younger, a black and white photo that everybody has, seen. But Miss Sinead O'Connor was reported to have passed away today at age 56. She is a singer in the entertainment business, and her most popular song to this very day is Nothing Compares to You. That is how I learned of her because I am a big Prince fan, and y'all all remember Prince, Nothing Compares to You. Okay, so I listened to all of Prince's covers. Anybody who covered that song, I listened to. Now, a lot of people, I should say, did not like her rendition of Nothing Compares to You. But again, it's still her number one hit to this very, very day. About 7 to 9 months ago, I believe, she lost her 17-year-old son. He took his life, and she was on tour. She stopped that tour to, grieve and tend to her family. She has other children. Then I remember a couple of months ago, it was reported that she had an undisclosed illness, and that she would not be going back on tour anytime soon. And today it was reported that she actually passed. They're not saying what took her life, but again, because she does have other children, sending prayers to her family as well. So losing a brother and your mother so close back to back, I'm sure that is going to be super hard for the family that remains. Okay. So yeah, if you guys know any of her other songs, or if you remember that one, Nothing Compares to You, if you remember her singing that, talk to me in the comments. Okay. Let me know that y'all, will you still listen to that song together maybe? Let's see, what else can we talk about? Let's talk about these two. Yes, they are back in the news, child. This is Kim and Croy. Someone took a picture of these two walking out of a Chili's. That is a restaurant. They were with their younger children, the twins. And I think people were saying that they may have been putting up a front because there were all kinds of reports out there saying that after those police cams were, came out, that the two of them were back at it and possibly back on the road to divorce. So they called off this divorce. Kim actually went down and, unfiled her petition for divorce. They didn't say Croy, but they said both of them were going to do it. Either way, they were out as a family, but they weren't talking to each other. They were paying attention to their phones, texting, talking, paying attention to their children, and very distant with each other. Now, this is what I wanted to ask you guys. Is there a loophole for marital property? Because y'all remember, Croy had actually shut down the family website called Biermann's Closet, where they were selling their high-end clothing, things they didn't want anymore, wigs, maybe some of their, household wares. They were selling that on that site for money. Croy shut that site down and told the judge, listen, she's selling things that could be sold and split between the two of us. This is marital property. And he also locked up all of her purses, all kinds of stuff. Well, now Kim is still selling stuff, but it's not her stuff. It is her daughter's stuff. And I wanted to know what y'all thought about that. She's selling Brielle's stuff on the website. And I wanted you guys to hear what what this video says. This is by Forever Alfonso after off of TikTok. He's a good content creator, but check this out.
The Biermann's Closet website is down. It says currently unavailable. I'm thinking Croy might have taken it down. I don't know. And Kim Zolciak and Brielle Biermann are on Instagram begging people to Cash App or Zelle them money for their used products.
Okay, guys, we are cleaning out our closets. This is actually not on the Biermann's Closet yet, but it will be. This is $5,500. You guys can like Cash App or whatever. I have another couple bags that I'm going to post as well. I'll show you. This is very Barbie-like. You can send me a DM, and we'll go from there. Let me show you inside. Yeah. These are Brielle's boots that she just wore a couple times. That's it. They're adorable. $500. Okay, this is Brielle's bag. She's selling this for $10K, you guys. This was very limited edition. It's in awesome condition. This is Brielle's bag. She's never carried, you guys. The plastic is still on it, literally, as you can see. Perfect condition. Never used. It's a little clutch. Okay, so Brielle, the boots went really fast. I have tons of DMs about the boots. I didn't post these. I forgot. These are going to go for $600. They were a little bit more. Honestly, should we just like show them my whole closet? Be like, what do y'all want? No, we shouldn't, because we're just getting rid of stuff. These are like in absolute perfect condition, worn once. Okay, you guys, these are Prada boots. These are adorable. Brielle's never worn them. I'm cleaning out her closet kind of without her authorization a little bit too, but they're like velvet. 37 and a half, never worn, brand new. Yeah. Okay, guys, this is another Chanel bag in absolute perfect condition as well. Literally the sickest bag. Yeah, it's really, really unbelievable. This one is going for $7,000.
Okay, so y'all heard it, 7,000, 10,600. Like I said, Alfonso said he caught them asking for cash apps and Zelle. So even though that Biermann website, which she referenced at the beginning of the video, oh, we were going to put this on the website, they're not on there yet. And then before she, showed every one of those, items, she said, this is Brielle's bag, Brielle's shoes. So y'all let me know, did she find a loophole or nah? Okay. Yeah, she's still out here being ghetto. Sorry, gonna say it. Now let's talk NeNe Leakes, y'all. This was the interview heard around the world. Hundreds of thousands of people listened to the first half of the interview between NeNe Leakes and Carlos King. Um, it did numbers, okay? And that shows that there is still a great interest in people wanting to see NeNe Leakes or hear from NeNe Leakes. Now, a lot of people were saying, why hasn't she got a show yet? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. She has been very open in saying that she has been blackballed, that deals that she had on the table before she left the show, they all got snatched, pulled. People that she was talking to and told her, listen, anytime, come see me. Those people aren't, as friendly anymore. And that she believes, and I'm going to say this too. Eva Marcel also said, I remember listening to an episode of Ricky Smiley where she said, listen, that woman had real deals on the table and they all dried up. So she kind of validated her story that she has been blackballed. And by who? We all know who, okay? Either way, she had a lot to say, and she is still very, very popular amongst the fans because people wanted to hear what she had to say. We're going to play a little snippet of what she had to say about those ratings. And then when I come back on the other side, it's only going to be like 30, 40 seconds. I want to show you guys something that was real interesting, just posted today about the ratings. So hold on one second. Let's check out the NeNe Leakes clip. One moment.
I mean, I haven't watched season 15.
Have you
but I
watched
do
14
catch
or
the-
13 or 12?
No, I don't watch. I've never watched since I left, but I have honestly watched the clips that have come down social media.
Okay.
But me turning my TV on and tuning in is something I just cannot do. Because as far as I'm concerned, they're all sitting in my house, the house that I built. And it has seemed like it's tumbling down. I mean,
Okay, so yeah, she said it seems like it's tumbling down. And I saw a lot of people got really upset by that comment. Some people had some things to say, other people from the show, but this is what I wanted to show you in regards to the ratings. So I do pay attention to the ratings every week. I post it on my Facebook page, sometimes on my IG page, but check out the date for July 16th, 2023. They had 894,000 views for that show. And I guess that's across the board for, real-time watches. And then I think they also add in streaming and if people watch, I think up to a certain day, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay. So 894,000, right? Now, let me show you this. Ratings for Real Housewives of New York season premiere brings in 1.7 million viewers across all platforms. Now, that's a pretty high number, but check this out too. Let me take this little sign off so y'all can see the whole thing, okay? I'm gonna mess this up. Real Housewives of New York season 14 premiered back on July 16th at 9 p.m. following an all-new episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta that showed at 8 p.m. That means that 900,000 people tuned in to Real Housewives of New York after Real Housewives of Atlanta aired a new episode. So it wasn't a repeat. They watched Real Housewives of Atlanta or some people watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. 900,000 people didn't. And then they waited for that show to go off and then they watched New York. So, so 1.4 million showed up on the 16th. And then on Saturday, I believe, that was the 23rd, or excuse me, on Sunday, the 23rd, 1.7 million showed up. So that is still raking in numbers over a million. They literally got 300,000 more viewers. So that says a lot. She's not lying. People will watch if it's a good show. But maybe Sheree didn't know about those numbers because she had something to say. If y'all didn't see the video, Sheree came in with this. Our house, the beauty of an ensemble cast, okay? So Sheree's, trying to clap back at NeNe, letting her know that it's the ensemble. Y'all can see that it was liked by Miss Destiny Payton, who used to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. She used to say that a lot. It's an ensemble cast. There's no one star. Yeah, sometimes there's a star. It does help to have an ensemble cast that's cohesive, because then it's much more enjoyable. But yeah, so Sheree had that to say, and NeNe let her know, nah, girl, I'm afraid not. She said, let's not forget Andy Cohen told y'all. Andy Cohen in caps said, this is the house that NeNe Leakes built. Remember? Okay. She said he posted it on his Twitter. Go Google it. Sheree was never there long enough. Oh, and I referred Sheree to be on the show. Okay, bye. That was hilarious. And she's not lying. Andy Cohen 100% said that RHOA is the house that NeNe Leakes built. In this first part of the interview, she does explain all of that. RHOA is my baby. I started this franchise, shot the pilot. She said she shot 2 pilots. So one that she shopped around and brought to Bravo, and then Bravo had her shoot another one. She said, there's never been a season where Bravo Andy didn't ask me back. I honestly needed a mental break. That was back in 2018. And we know what happened after that. And I told you guys that we saw her have a mental break after the doctor shared with her husband that he needed to move forward with radiation. And he told her and the doc that that was not something he wanted to do, even though she appeared strong and said it was his decision to make. I don't think that there is anyone, alive that would not have felt a heartbreak and depression during that time. But, hindsight is 2020. I still don't think the show gave her a fair shot. But people have been saying stuff. This one right here, Miss Sheree, she's not the only one talking. Apparently, we're going to get some things from Cynthia Bailey as well. Cynthia Bailey will be on a show. I believe it's called the Terry Mellencamp Show. It is a podcast. I apologize if that is not correct. I will put the correct name in here a little bit later. But she's going to be on this show talking about NeNe Leakes' interview. And specifically, she was asked, hey, did you have anything to do with NeNe being kicked off the show? She gives a lot of faces, so I don't know, but y'all let me know what y'all think. For those of you who watched this show, you may remember that it did feel like a lot of people were in cahoots against NeNe. Okay. Y'all remember she went through and she tried to apologize to everyone, and the only person who accepted her apology was Portia Williams. Kenya gave her the blues. Kenya and Cynthia had this newfound alliance, and now Kenya and Cynthia aren't friends like that anymore. They're barely friends. Okay, who else? We also know that the network played Cynthia, if we want to be truly honest. She had that wedding special. It did not do well. I think they only gave her 15, 20 minutes. Then they basically let her go, told her she can come back as a friend of. And then when she tried to come back this very season 15, they nixed her part. They did not play it. They showed all of the other OGs. Who was it? Deshawn Snow. They brought Kim back on. Who else? The one who was married to Keith Sweat. They brought her, but they left her out. They did not play Cynthia. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Cynthia's ready to talk, or is she afraid that she's going to be blackballed too? Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this, because it went pretty bad, Cynthia. It went pretty bad. And NeNe is still, she still talks about it. She feels really dissed by Cynthia. So that's that. Let's talk about this one right here. This is this is Kenya Moore. She was also on a show called Live with Kelly and Mark, and they asked her a couple of questions about Real Housewives of Atlanta. She wasn't too bad about anything. She said that she has a psychology degree, and there's a lot of things that plays out amongst the girls that she sees from her studies. But this is another story that came out today, and this is with her estranged husband, Mark. They're still going through divorce. A couple of weeks ago, maybe a week or two ago, I reported that Mark had wanted Kenya held in contempt. He had his lawyer file a motion to put Kenya in contempt because there was a scene on this season's episode of RHOA where Marlo was kicking the hotel door that Kenya and her daughter were sleeping in. And he said that that was a problem for him. He wanted Kenya not to have this child on the show. The judge was like, no, we don't have any issues with that. We're going to let it slide. Okay. Well, I should say this, not that part. He previously said he didn't want the kid on the show, their child on the show, their daughter. And the judge actually said, we are going to let Kenya make those decisions for the daughter. The only thing that we ask her to do is to notify you first, but she has the decision making. She's going to do all of that. She has primary custody. She can decide when that child is on the show and when the child is off the show. But Kenya has responded to the contempt filing. So let's talk about that. So it says, Moore is arguing back, saying that her ex-husband knew of the filming mentioned in his motion. She also addressed the confrontation with Marlo. She said, Brooklyn was never seen on camera, and she wasn't aware of the situation involving Marlo at the hotel that evening in question. It goes on to say that she said that she called him out for his lack of parenting. And this is a quote. She said, the evidence will show that the father is simply a FaceTime father who is inconsistent with even talking to his child at best. He doesn't visit her. He makes promises to her that he does not keep. He continues to disrupt the normalcy that the mother has strived so very hard to provide for her minor child. That's what the motion read. It went on to say, and this is also a quote, for example, the mother planned with the father's consent a trip to Disneyland. The father committed to coming, causing the mother to pay for the cost of travel for him and the cost of lodging for everyone. The father, after committing to show, failed to show up, disappointing the child, who was excited with anticipation of his seeing him and costing more thousands of dollars. Wow. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Kenya is still paying for Mark to participate in this child's life. I know that because her own mother, she had some problems with that she probably really wants him to show up. I should also say that Moore also asked that she not be held in contempt and that he be forced to cover her lawyer fees. So let me add that part in there too. But what do y'all think about that? So she did respond to his filing of contempt. She said she didn't do anything wrong. Her daughter was not aware what was going on and that he was aware that they were filming. So things happen during filming, right? We will see. We will see. Let's talk about Melody Sheree Rogers. You guys, she said that Marriage Mansion is coming out in a few more weeks. Okay. And then she put up a picture of everybody who filmed. So that's the cast. I wanted to give you guys a review of that video because there were some things that I found interesting in it. So let's play this. Just some behind the scenes footage of do I have the video? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hold on. Here we go. Behind the scenes footage of Miss Melody Sheree and the cast. Let's play that for you guys. And that is pretty much it for, let me also take this down. My bad. I got so many things up on the screen. Let's also make sure that you hit the like, subscribe, and your notification bell. And this is just some behind the scene footage that you guys will enjoy for her new movie that is coming up in a few weeks, according to Melody. So here we go. Let's play it, and I will see you guys on the next one. This is day 2 of filming, and they all look like they are having an amazing time. And you guys, I love rom-coms. In fact, Best Man is one of my favorite movies, okay? Best Man 1 and 2. And I'm looking forward to the series, okay? You guys like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit your notification bell. That'll help others find this video. And as always, I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. So let's get started.
I got a movie day today. I got my husband, right? Rich right here.
That's right.
And so y'all know Rich got the money, you know what I'm saying? And I'm Brianna, you know, so he takes good care of his wife. Yeah, he takes good care of his wife. You feel me? So we
look at her son. Y'all might know him from The Wire. I know Claudia, Reese, and Tyson Simmons, Miss Melanie Hall.
So yeah, y'all see it. That is Weebay from The Wire, and he is playing Melody's husband. The Wire is one of my all-time favorite shows, okay? I was so happy when Naaman was able to go live with Bunny and his wife, because them streets would have ate him up.
Back on the project together again. Yeah, thank you. I mean, we won. Hey, what's up, Rich? Marriage mansion.
I can't push that off on you. And then,
All right, y'all, we're about to go for an actual take. Let's get quiet on set, settle.
Hey guys, this is how I'm dressed when I'm a mother and a wife. They got me looking so benevolent. Oh my God, I'm so excited to meet you. One and only your jewelry.
Oh my God, we are gonna have such a good movie, and she's doing a great job. Wait to see Marriage Mansion. Yay!
And put a filter on you so you'll feel
Like filtered.
we're dressed alike.
Behind the scenes of the time you wait on set. This is what's happening right now. It's a threesome. Y'all wish.
So you guys, Claudia Jordan is also in the film. And then we have this young lady, her name is Treasure. Now, Treasure is best known as an IG model, but she does some acting. The last project I remember her from is Marriage Boot Camp. If you guys don't watch that show, it's where you go on, you're supposed to have problems with your relationship, and then, you know, some professionals help you work it out. She came on with a guy named Molly Mall, and she had a lot of problems when she was there because prior to arriving on set, the two of them had stayed in a hotel. They had to quarantine because of COVID. And while she was in this hotel, she alleged that he had put something in her drink. She said she couldn't remember what happened after that, but she strongly suspects that he had taken advantage of her. You know what I mean? So she ended up leaving the boot camp set several days early. They had asked her if she wanted to call the police, and she said no. And then Molly Mall, who already had a pending federal court case, he was kicked out of the house.
hey y'all.
Yeah, so we in here making it do what it do, and yeah, killing it. You know. Oh, I see my mama just joined. Hey, mother. Hey, George. Say hi again.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
So, yeah, making it do what it do. Y'all already know. Hey, hey Jay. Get those lines together. Listen, I already know my lines for today. I promise I do. I know them. But I just want to wish y'all a happy Sunday. I pray that y'all are having an amazing Sunday. Stay positive. You know, keep that energy right. Keep that energy right. Okay. Yes. All right. All right. They said let them see you again.
She killing it. It's all her.
Whatever.
All her. She killing it on here. I'm telling you. When y'all see this, I'm telling you, it's her. Look, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. She killing it.
No.
You know what it do?
So look, y'all, this isn't my husband. This is a swap husband. So he becomes mine for a little bit, just a little bit. Y'all saw Rich, my husband, and Rich keeps me rich. Okay. Rich keeps me rich. Okay. So y'all saw Rich yesterday, honey. Where you at? You're right.
I deal with a couple. I got you, and then I got Francesca. We giving each other eyes too.
Yeah, y'all are. Yes. Y'all are. We're gonna see what's going on with that. Yep. Hey, Mel, my order's on the way. Thanks. Yay. They said you're very handsome. He is handsome, but he is in real life married too. So
make it do what it
yeah,
do.
so yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
X-nay.
We don't play that. Okay, he in real life married. All right, but I love y'all, and until next.
So she definitely said that she learned her lines, but she also said that she is catching a nap, okay, in between. So I don't know if she got the itis or maybe just reading made her tired, okay? But you guys, let me know what y'all think so far of Marriage Mansion. That's the name of the movie. And also let me know what y'all think about the co-stars. Claudia Jordan, Hassan Johnson, aka Weebay, and Treasure Price. You guys talk to me in the comments, like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit your notification bell, and I will check you all on the next one.
We are on set today of another movie, Marriage Mansion.
You think your wife wants this here, right? Look at mine. Look at Reese, baby. Reese, come on.
So the marriage is about to begin.